a robust doctrine of providence. I can imagine some folk, and this may not have been the intent of this question, but I can imagine some folk, and they're sensitive, and they've been watching maybe the news, and maybe too much of it, and they've seen things and they've read things, and it's upset them, and now they're fearful, and they're fearful maybe in a way that Christians ought not to be afraid. I think there might have been some of that during the last 2 years in the world, where people weren't even sure what they were afraid of anymore, but they were just afraid. And I think you need a robust doctrine of providence, that God is in control. He orders the end from the beginning. He orders not just good things, but evil things. This week I've been talking about Peter and Pentecost. When Peter preaches that sermon, he tells his fellow Jews, who, and this is just 6 weeks after the crucifixion, he tells them, "It was you by wicked hands who took him and slew him." They were guilty. Some of the people listening to Peter were there, shouting for Jesus to be crucified. Crucify him, crucify him. But it was all by the determinate counsel and foreknowledge of God. Yes, they were responsible for their actions, but none of it happened outside of the decree of God. God knows the end from the beginning. God orders our lives. He holds us in the palms of his hands. How many times in the Bible does God come and say to his people, "Do not be afraid"? There's a book in it somewhere. There are dozens and dozens of occasions when God comes to his people when they're in trouble, and he says, "Do not be afraid." If we have God, if we're in a right relationship with God, we have nothing to fear. That doesn't mean to say that trials don't come. That doesn't mean to say that wars may not break out. It doesn't mean to say that we might not be on the brink of World War III. I have no idea. I don't know. But I do know this, that God is in control. There are no blind spots. There are no dead zones. You know, there are sections in America where you travel and your phone doesn't work. And you look at it and you haven't got a signal. There's absolutely no signal here. There are parts of South Carolina that I go to. It's a dead zone. There's no, and they say to me, you know, you have to climb that mountain over there. It's not a mountain, it's a hill. But you have to climb that hill over there, and then you might get 1 or 2 bars. There are no dead zones as far as God's providence is concerned. You know, you can't drive up I-4 and then at junction 28 through junctions 32, God isn't in control. It's Satan's territory. No. He's in complete and utter control.